Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. While the United States of America, the society, the people in general, were made to really care for whose ass you can, or what kind of hair you wear, or what kind of color, or what you identify as, the Russians, the Chinese, the Indians, and other adults formed alliances. So when we were kind of done with other imbecility here in the United States of America, that we were supposed to be distracted by those guys, the Russians, the Indians, the Chinese, the South Africans, the Brazilians, the North Koreans, the Iranians, the Venezuelans, and many bad people formed alliances in such a way that they hold the line. And these guys woke up from their idiocracy and they're thinking, hey, what happened here? Why are they against us? Without looking back to their actions. Remember, they hate our freedom. That was the answer in 2001, in September 11. Why do they hate us? Why did they attack us? They hate our freedom. Nobody gives a fuck about our freedoms. Okay, just so you know. But then, nevertheless, is these guys trying to get involved in their lack of freedoms. What do we have here? We have 4 articles. And these articles are to show you how Russia, India, Russia, China hold the line. This was one of the main reasons why Trump decided to negotiate, to mediate. Okay? Now, I don't want to say 2 of my favorite people because that would get me in trouble, but at least one of my favorite people, which is Dr. Jaishankar, the foreign minister of India, visited the evil guy that I don't like. We're not he's evil, all evil, like Adolf, okay? He visited this second Adolf. They tell us. And they talked about certain things that we're not supposed to know. But hey, I will tell you what they talked about. So let's start with the first article and some clips with the one great person meeting the criminal. Here. This is from Sputnik. President Putin receives India's External Affairs Minister, Dr. Jaishankar. Now, this is an historic picture. You have a real foreign minister, a diplomat, and a real foreign minister. Unfortunately, with this criminal. And I would like you to see again, watch how he's gonna come and shake Mr. Jaishankar's hand from up to down, as always. A second high-ranking Indian official has arrived in Moscow within the past 2 weeks to engage in discussions with the Russian president. Why? Because they will continue to buy Russian oil. Got it? Got it. And here is the video. Let me see. I hope it doesn't have any sound. Look at that hand right now. Clip. Clop. Beautiful. Look behind. Look behind you. You can frame this, man. Look up and down. Look, you can frame this. Oh, too much. Hey, man, what the hell was that? That was too much of a bend. Beautiful. Look at these guys. So this is why, one of the big reasons why the United States of America, or at least some groups, some factions in the United States of America realized that Elvis has left the building. That is, we can't get him back. Therefore, we have to adjust, plan, and maybe catch them in the street with some scope. This is what's going on here. So, what happened here? A lot of things, my friends, because Putin is going to visit India. All right? Let's see. Today we discussed upcoming events within the framework of this dialogue, including preparations for the visit of the Russian president to India by the end of this year. There are plans to prepare a solid package of documents For this summit, Lavrov told press conference following his talks with Jaishankar on Thursday. That is, they will meet after the solid package was signed and agreed upon. So Mr. Modi, the Prime Minister of India, and Mr. Putin, the evil guy of Russia, they're going to show up over there, they're going to smile, shake hands, and they will sign real documents. Therefore, that's one of the reasons why the Russians will not meet with these guys just to shake hands. Sometimes it's needed, like the thing in Alaska, now to see where the other side is standing. All right, next article. Russia Today, 21st of August, Putin to visit India by next year's end, Moscow. The Russian president received Indian foreign and pop. You got it? Today we discussed all that. We have plans to prepare a solid package. There you go. Very productive. Right? We discussed a lot of issues in our bilateral cooperation and found a lot of solutions as well. Now I want you to frame this one, man. This one. Dr. Jaishankar of India and Sergei Lavrov of Russia. These are diplomats. Not what garbage we have. Next one. Russia Today. India, quote unquote, perplexed about US stance on Russian oil imports. Foreign Minister. Other countries buy more crude and LNG from Russia than India. India is perplexed with the logic of secondary sanctions by the US for its purchasing Russian oil. Foreign Minister Jaishankar said at a press conference with his Russian counterpart. Jaishankar pointed out that India had helped stabilize global energy markets over the last few years. And I'm quoting, "We are not the biggest purchasers, plural, of Russian oil. That is China. We are not the biggest purchaser of Russian liquefied natural gas. I'm not sure, but I think that is European Union." Great. Look at these guys. Fantastic. I love these guys. I gotta tell you this. That's it, if you didn't figure it out yet. And let's go to the last topic. Russia Today. Chinese refineries boost Russian oil imports. CNN. 21st of August 2025. The move reportedly comes amid a dip in Indian purchases following Trump's tariff threats. This is what they say. But then you have this guy right here saying, well, not really. You have these guys right here visiting, not really. You have these guys shaking hands right there and talking, but they tell us, CNN, that you can trust not. That is amid a dip in Indian purchases. China oil refineries have ramped up imports of Russian crude after India scaled back purchases under US tariff pressures. CNN claims that. Reports on Wednesday, citing an analysts. All right. So, first, I don't trust those analysts because those analysts said many things before and those things did not occur. Like the Russian economy was going to take a shit once we kick Russia out of SWIFT messaging system. Nothing happened. That's one example. So, my friends, this is one of the big reasons why the United States of America negotiates between Ukraine and Russia. The other guys hold the line. The other guys being BRICS countries. All right. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I'm not celebrating that to a certain extent. I'm celebrating it to that extent because I like diversity. Diversity is our strength. As long as there is competition, we have to benefit out of that. No? Otherwise, capitalism is a flawed system. Otherwise, we'll go to socialism, to communism, which I'm definitely against. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.